Attention passionate Cleveland, BROWNSFANS. Latest news, something big is happening in the AFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Cleveland Browns' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Cleveland Browns fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Cleveland, BROWNSFANS. Let's get to the news now, folks. If you've been paying close attention to the NFL, especially to the Cleveland Browns, you've seen that this team is shaping up to be something truly special again. After a bit of a dip in 2024, the Browns' defense has come roaring back with a vengeance, reminding everyone of why they were such a dominant force in 2023. That postseason run, the tough games, the big stops, it's all starting to look like a preview of what's to come, and the recent game against Green Bay was a perfect example of that. The Browns edged out the Packers 13-10 in a hard-fought battle that really showcased the strength of Cleveland's defense. And let me tell you, it's not just luck or a temporary hot streak. This unit is firing on all cylinders, and they're playing with a confidence that's hard to ignore. What's really impressive is how the defense has been able to clamp down when it counted the most. Throughout the game, they kept Green Bay's offense in check, forcing multiple stops and giving the offense opportunities to find their rhythm. It's a classic example of a team that knows its identity. When the defense is playing like this, the Browns are almost unstoppable. And it's not just about stopping the run or the pass. It's about that relentless attitude, the way they swarm to the ball, and the smart plays that make all the difference. You could see that in the way they executed late in the game, especially with Quinton Judkins' spectacular 38-yard run that put Cleveland in a great spot midway through the fourth quarter. That run was a spark, a reminder that the Browns are capable of explosive plays, even when things look tight. But what really turned the tide was a play that exemplifies the brilliance of this defense: Grant Delpit's crafty interception off Jordan Love. That wasn't just a lucky bounce. It was a textbook read, a perfect example of how the secondary is playing with discipline and awareness. That interception put the Browns on the 4-yard line, and Judkins made sure to capitalize on the opportunity, tying the game with a decisive touchdown. It's plays like that, the kind that come from preparation and trust in your teammates, that show how this team is built for the big moments. And when you look at the overall stats, they're even more impressive. Through just 3 weeks, Cleveland ranks number 1 in total yards allowed, which is a clear indicator of their dominance. Opponents are struggling to move the ball, and the Browns have surrendered the fewest first downs in the league, only 39. That's a testament to their discipline and execution. And it's not just about the passing game. The Browns are also shutting down the run. They're giving up just 2-3 yards per carry, allowing only 172 rushing yards so far. That kind of consistency is rare in today's NFL, where teams often rely heavily on their rushing attacks. Cleveland's front seven, led by Myles Garrett, is doing a phenomenal job at controlling the line of scrimmage. Garrett himself has been a game-changer, making plays all over the field, and after the game, he emphasized just how much potential this defense has. "As good as we want to be," Garrett said, "I think we can be as dominant as we want, so we see what we know we can do. As long as we stick together, don't worry about the scoreboard, execute what we know we can do, and be where we are supposed to be. We have talent on every part of the field, so as long as we keep our heads up, don't worry about the noise, what's going on around us, we can be the very best." That's a powerful message from one of the leaders of this unit, and it shows just how motivated they are to reach that next level. The secondary has also been playing lights out, with safeties like Grant Delpit stepping up at crucial moments. His interception was the first takeaway of the 2025 season, and it really set the tone for what this defense is capable of. Garrett pointed out that while the Browns have been solid in limiting yardage, generating turnovers has been a key focus for them. "We've been doing everything else pretty well," Garrett added, "and we've been holding a lot of teams to low yardage, and for the most part taking the ball away. We had our hand on the football multiple times, and we came up with it when we needed to." That kind of opportunistic play is exactly what separates good defenses from great ones, and the Browns are showing that they're trending toward the latter. Now, looking ahead, the Browns are gearing up for a tough challenge on the road against Detroit. Week 4 will be a real test of their resilience and their ability to carry this momentum forward. Detroit's offense is no joke, fast, dynamic, and capable of putting up points in bunches. Cleveland's defense will need to stay sharp, keep applying pressure, and continue forcing turnovers if they want to come out with another win. But if the recent performances are any indication, this team is confident, cohesive, and hungry for success. Myles Garrett's words resonate. They believe in their talent, their scheme, and each other. They know they can be as dominant as they want, and they're showing that on the field. Every game, every play is a step toward that ultimate goal, another playoff run, maybe even a deep postseason push that could see the Browns back in the Super Bowl conversation. And let's not forget, this is a team with a lot of history and a passionate fan base that's been waiting for moments like these. Cleveland fans have faced their share of ups and downs, but right now, the Browns look poised to climb back to the top of the AFC North. The division is fierce, with the Ravens, Bengals, and Steelers always lurking, but Cleveland is making a statement that they're not just here to compete, they're here to dominate. The defense especially is leading the charge, showing that they can be as intimidating as ever, if not more so. The confidence is palpable, and it's clear that Myles Garrett and his teammates believe they can take this defense to a new level, one play at a time. They're talking about being the best, and based on what we've seen so far, they're well on their way. So, Browns fans, keep your eyes on this team. The season is still young, but the signs are promising. The defense is building an identity, and if they keep this up, we might be looking at one of the most formidable units in recent franchise history. The big question now is whether they can sustain this level of play, especially against tougher opponents like Detroit. But if there's one thing we've learned, it's that Cleveland's defense is not just good. It's hungry, disciplined, and incredibly talented. As Garrett said, they see what they can do, and right now, they're showing us all that they're capable of being as dominant as they want to be. The road ahead is challenging, but with this kind of resilience and focus, the Browns are setting themselves up for a memorable season. And now, Cleveland Browns fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this defensive resurgence? Do you believe this team can keep up this level of dominance throughout the season? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Cleveland Browns. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Cleveland Browns news. This season could be one for the history books, and with a defense like this, the sky's the limit. Thanks for watching, and as always, let's go Browns.